India. A land where the old and new exist in harmony. A place where ancient traditions pulse through the arteries of modern cities. From snow-capped Himalayan peaks to the deserts of Rajasthan, from lush tropical backwaters to bustling urban centers, India is a kaleidoscope of cultures, colors, and contrasts. In this journey, we explore every aspect of this incredible country, its rich history, diverse geography, colorful festivals, mouth-watering cuisine, spiritual traditions, architectural wonders, and its global influence today. Welcome to Incredible India, a nation like no other. India is the seventh largest country in the world, spanning more than 3.2 million square kilometers. It shares borders with Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar, while surrounded by the Indian Ocean in the south. India's geography is astonishingly diverse. In the north, the mighty Himalayas form a natural barrier and cradle for the sacred rivers like the Ganges, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra. These rivers are not just water bodies, they are lifelines and hold immense spiritual significance. To the west lies the Thar Desert, stretching across Rajasthan with golden sand dunes, camels, and vibrant desert festivals. In stark contrast, the eastern region is lush, green, and home to tea gardens and rainforests. The Deccan Plateau dominates central India, bordered by the western and eastern Ghats. Further south, the tropical states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu boast serene backwaters, coconut groves, and scenic coastlines. With such a diverse landscape, India is also home to a wide range of wildlife, including tigers, elephants, rhinoceroses, leopards, and countless species of birds. India's history stretches back over 5,000 years. The earliest known urban civilization, the Indus Valley civilization, thrived around 2500 BCE in places like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Later came the Vedic age, where ancient scriptures like the Vedas and Upanishads were composed. These texts laid the foundation of Hinduism, one of the oldest religions in the world. Great empires like the Mauryas and Guptas gave rise to advancements in mathematics, science, literature, and art. The concept of zero, the decimal system, and early surgeries were all pioneered in ancient India. In the south, powerful kingdoms like the Cholas and the Vijayanagara Empire built magnificent temples and spread Indian culture to Southeast Asia. With time, the subcontinent saw waves of foreign invasions, trade, and cultural exchanges, from the Persians and Greeks to the Mughals and British. Each left their mark, contributing to the rich tapestry that is modern India. The Mughal Empire, which began in the early 16th century, brought a new wave of architecture, art, language, and culture to India. Founded by Babur in 1526 after the Battle of Panipat, the Mughal dynasty left an indelible imprint on the Indian subcontinent. Under emperors like Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb, India witnessed a golden age of architecture and culture. Akbar, known for his policy of religious tolerance, built the majestic Fatehpur Sikri. His grandson, Shah Jahan, gave the world the timeless symbol of love, the Taj Mahal in Agra, built in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. Mughal art, miniature paintings, calligraphy, and architecture blended Persian, Indian, and Central Asian styles. Gardens, mosques, forts, and palaces from this period continue to captivate travelers from around the world. The Mughal legacy also lives on in India's cuisine, with biryanis, kebabs, naan, and rich gravies becoming integral parts of Indian food culture. British rule, the colonial chapter. In the 1600s, the British East India Company established trade in India. Over time, through diplomacy and force, they gained control over vast territories. By the mid-19th century, following the 1857 revolt, India was officially ruled by the British Crown. This colonial period was marked by exploitation, resistance, and transformation. Railways were introduced, along with Western education and legal systems. However, India also suffered from famines, cultural suppression, and economic drain under colonial rule. The 20th century saw a rising wave of nationalism. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhas Chandra Bose, and Sardar Patel led a mass movement for freedom. Gandhi's nonviolent civil disobedience inspired millions across the globe. After a long and courageous struggle, India gained independence on August 15, 1947. However, this came with the painful partition of India and Pakistan, leading to one of the largest mass migrations in history. Modern India, a democratic giant. Post-independence, India embraced democracy with a visionary constitution, crafted under the leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. India became a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic on January 26, 1950. Today, India is the world's largest democracy and home to over 1.4 billion people. Its political system is a federal parliamentary democracy, with elected leaders at both national and state levels. Modern India is a rapidly developing economy, known for its advancements in information technology, space research, medicine, and renewable energy. The Indian Space Research Organisation (ISRO) made headlines with missions like Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan, placing India among elite spacefaring nations. Despite challenges like poverty, inequality, and infrastructure issues, India continues to progress with resilience, creativity, and unity in diversity. Culture, a symphony of diversity. India's strength lies in its diversity. With 28 states and 8 union territories, each region has its own unique languages, festivals, clothing, music, and traditions. India recognizes 22 official languages, but over 1,600 dialects are spoken across the country. Hindi and English are widely used for communication, but regional languages like Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, Marathi, Punjabi, and Malayalam hold deep cultural significance. From classical dances like Bharatanatyam, Kathak, and Odissi to folk forms like Bhangra and Gabra, movement and music play a central role in Indian expression. Indian classical music is divided into two major traditions, Hindustani, North India, and Carnatic, South India. Instruments like the sitar, tabla, veena, and flute are deeply woven into the nation's soundscape. Cinema is also a huge part of Indian culture. Bollywood, based in Mumbai, is one of the largest film industries in the world, producing colorful, emotional, and musical movies that capture the imagination of millions. Religion and spirituality, the soul of India. India is often described as the spiritual heart of the world. It's the birthplace of 4 major world religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. Hinduism, followed by over 80% of the population, is not just a religion, it's a way of life. It embraces a multitude of gods and goddesses, celebrates the divine in nature, and teaches the principles of karma and dharma. Pilgrimage sites like Varanasi, Rishikesh, Haridwar, and the Char Dham attract millions each year. Buddhism, founded by Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, promotes enlightenment through meditation and mindfulness. Sites like Bodh Gaya, where Buddha attained enlightenment, are sacred to Buddhists around the globe. Jainism, with its core philosophy of nonviolence, ahimsa, and truth, has ancient roots and a devoted following, particularly in Gujarat and Rajasthan. Sikhism, founded by Guru Nanak Dev Ji in the 15th century, is centered around equality, service, and devotion to one God. The Golden Temple in Amritsar is one of the most visited and spiritually uplifting places in the world. In addition, India is home to Muslims, Christians, Jews, Zoroastrians, and Baha'is, living together across cities and villages, adding to the spiritual mosaic of the nation. Indian cuisine is an explosion of flavors: spicy, sweet, tangy, and savory, often all in a single bite. With thousands of years of culinary tradition and regional diversity, every state has its signature dishes. North India offers rich, buttery curries like butter chicken, paneer tikka, and dal makhani, served with naan or parathas. South Indian cuisine features dishes like dosa, idli, sambar, and rasam, often accompanied by coconut chutney and filter coffee. Eastern India, especially Bengal, is famous for its sweets like rasgulla and sandesh, along with flavorful fish curries. Western India serves spicy and tangy delights like vada pav, dakla, pav bhaji, and gond seafood curries. Don't forget the street food, a vital part of the Indian experience. From pani puri and chaat to kathi rolls and samosas, each bite tells a story of the city it comes from. And let's not leave out the chai, a steaming cup of spiced tea that fuels the heart and soul of India. Architecture, where stones speak stories. India's architectural legacy spans millennia, blending styles and stories from every era. Ancient India gave us marvels like the Ajanta and Ellora caves in Maharashtra, rock-cut Buddhist and Hindu monuments filled with intricate carvings and murals. Hindu temples, like those in Khajuraho, Madurai, Konark, and Hampi, feature towering gopurams and detailed sculptures depicting mythology and daily life. Islamic architecture, introduced during the Delhi Sultanate and Mughal rule, brought domes, minarets, and arches. The Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, and Humayun's tomb are stunning examples. Colonial architecture added a European touch, the Gateway of India, Victoria Memorial, and churches of Goa showcase British, Portuguese, and French influences. Modern India boasts iconic structures like Lotus Temple in Delhi and Statue of Unity in Gujarat, the world's tallest statue. Whether ancient or new, India's buildings are more than bricks and mortar, they are poetry carved in stone. Indian economy, from tradition to tech power. India's economy is one of the fastest growing in the world. From its agrarian roots to becoming a global IT and service powerhouse, India's economic journey has been remarkable. Agriculture remains a major sector, employing over 40% of the population. India is a top producer of rice, wheat, spices, sugarcane, and dairy. The manufacturing sector, particularly textiles, automobiles, and pharmaceuticals, plays a key role in exports and employment. But it's the IT and services industry that truly catapulted India into the global spotlight. Cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, and Gurgaon are now global tech hubs, hosting companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, and countless startups. India is also embracing digital innovation through initiatives like Digital India, Startup India, and Make in India, creating a modern economy while preserving traditional livelihoods. With a growing middle class, increasing urbanization, and youthful energy, India stands at the crossroads of immense opportunity. Education and innovation, the future of India. India has a long tradition of learning, dating back to ancient centers like Nalanda and Takshashila. Today, that tradition lives on in its world-class educational institutions and a focus on innovation. IITs, Indian Institutes of Technology, and IIMs, Indian Institutes of Management, are globally recognized for producing top engineers, scientists, and business leaders. India has also made strides in space technology. ISRO's low-cost satellite launches and lunar missions, including Chandrayaan-3, have amazed the world. In the field of medicine and pharmaceuticals, India is known as the pharmacy of the world, exporting affordable medicines globally. The rise of edtech platforms like Byju's, Unacademy, and Vedantu is transforming access to education, especially in rural areas. Despite challenges in accessibility and literacy, India's young population, over 50% under the age of 25, holds the promise of a brighter, smarter future. Transport and connectivity, moving a billion dreams. India's transportation network is vast and growing every day. Whether you're traveling by road, rail, air, or water, the country offers many options to move over its massive landscape. Indian Railways is one of the largest railway systems in the world, transporting over 23 million passengers daily. From luxury trains like the Palace on Wheels to the humble local train, it's a lifeline of the nation. Metro systems have revolutionized urban transport in cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, and Kolkata. India has a vast network of national highways and expressways, connecting cities and remote regions. Air travel has become more affordable and accessible, with dozens of international and regional airports. River transport and coastal shipping are now being developed under the government's Sagarmala project to boost inland logistics. Transport is not just about movement, it's about connecting lives, economies, and cultures across this diverse land. Famous cities, the beating hearts of India. India's cities are vibrant, chaotic, colorful, each with its own unique rhythm. Let's take a quick tour of some of the most iconic ones. Delhi, the capital of India, where Mughal grandeur meets modern governance. Visit the Red Fort, India Gate, and Lotus Temple. Mumbai, the financial capital and home to Bollywood. A city that never sleeps, from Marine Drive to Dharavi, it's full of contrasts. Kolkata, once the capital of British India, it's a city of poets, artists, and culture. Don't miss the Victoria Memorial and Howrah Bridge. Chennai, a coastal city steeped in Tamil tradition and classical music, known for Marina Beach and temple architecture. Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India, full of tech parks, startups, and cafes. It's also close to beautiful hill stations. Hyderabad, a blend of history and IT. Explore the Charminar, Golconda Fort, and its famous biryani. Jaipur, Udaipur, and Jaipur, the jewels of Rajasthan, with royal palaces, colorful bazaars, and desert charm. Varanasi, the spiritual capital, where the Ganges flows and time seems to stand still. Ahmedabad, Lucknow, Bhopal, Guwahati, Pune, Cochin, and Shimla, each has its own story to tell. In India, every city feels like a mini-nation, with its own flavor, identity, and energy. Natural beauty, from Himalayas to Indian Ocean. India is a land of breathtaking natural beauty, stretching from the icy peaks of the Himalayas to the tropical shores of the Indian Ocean. In the north, the Himalayas stand tall, a sacred and majestic mountain range that includes peaks like Kanchenjunga and popular destinations like Manali, Shimla, Leh, and Rishikesh. This region is also home to glaciers, alpine forests, and the spiritual source of major rivers. The Thar Desert in Rajasthan offers a completely different landscape, vast sand dunes, camel caravans, and dramatic sunsets. The Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, lush mountain ranges that run parallel to the coasts, are UNESCO Heritage Biodiversity hotspots filled with waterfalls, tea plantations, and exotic wildlife. Kerala, often called God's own country, offers backwaters, beaches, and rainforests. The northeast is a hidden gem with rolling hills, caves, living root bridges in Meghalaya, and the pristine Brahmaputra River. India's coastline, stretching over 7,500 kilometers, is dotted with stunning beaches, from Goa's golden sands to Andaman's turquoise waters. No matter where you go in India, nature presents itself in every shade and sound. Wildlife and national parks, guardians of the wild. India's wildlife is as diverse as its people. From tigers in the jungle to elephants in the forest, the country is a haven for nature lovers and conservationists. Ranthambore, Bandhavgarh, and Jim Corbett National Parks are some of the best places to spot the Royal Bengal tiger in the wild. Kaziranga National Park in Assam is home to the one-horned rhinoceros, while Gir Forest in Gujarat protects the Asiatic lion. Periyar, Sundarbans, Nagarhole, Kanha, and Sariska offer safaris where you can encounter elephants, leopards, crocodiles, sloth bears, and over 1,200 species of birds. India also plays a vital role in global biodiversity conservation. Organizations and communities work tirelessly to protect endangered species and preserve habitats. From dense jungles to alpine meadows, India's national parks are wild sanctuaries waiting to be explored. People and traditions, the soul of India. If there's one thing that defines India, it's the warmth, hospitality, and resilience of its people. India is a mosaic of ethnicities, languages, customs, and communities, each contributing to the nation's rich identity. In Punjab, people dance the Bhangra, cook rich food, and exude boundless energy. In Gujarat, you'll find the vibrant Navratri festival, Gabra nights, and exquisite handicrafts. Kashmiris are known for their poetry, shawls, and unforgettable hospitality. Bengalis carry the legacy of Tagore, Durga Puja, and mouth-watering sweets. The South Indian states, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, preserve ancient languages, temple arts, and classical dance forms like Bharatanatyam and Kathakali. The tribal communities of the northeast and central India have their own rhythms, crafts, and connection to nature. Despite the variety, there is an invisible thread that binds everyone, Ati Devo Bhava, the guest is God. Traditions, passed down for centuries, still guide daily life in India, from wedding rituals and joint families to yoga at sunrise and rangoli on the doorstep. Yoga, Ayurveda and wellness, the gift to the world. India is the birthplace of yoga, a spiritual and physical discipline that's now practiced across the globe. With roots in the Vedas, yoga harmonizes the body, mind, and soul. The city of Rishikesh, nestled on the banks of the Ganga, is often called the yoga capital of the world. People from all over come here for teacher training, silent retreats, and spiritual awakening. International Yoga Day, celebrated on June 21st, was proposed by India and is now embraced by countries worldwide. Alongside yoga, India also gave the world Ayurveda, an ancient medical system based on the balance of energies, doshas, within the body. Ayurveda emphasizes natural remedies, herbal medicines, diet, and lifestyle changes. Kerala, in particular, is famous for its Ayurvedic wellness resorts. Today, India is a major center for holistic healing, combining tradition with modern wellness science, attracting travelers looking to rejuvenate and heal. Sports and games, more than just cricket. When you think of sports in India, cricket probably comes to mind first, and for good reason. Cricket is like a religion here. Streets turn into stadiums, and players like Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, and MS Dhoni are revered like gods. But India is not just about cricket. Other sports are gaining ground too. Kabaddi, an ancient Indian sport, has been revived through the Pro Kabaddi League and has a massive fan base. Wrestling and boxing have brought Olympic medals and pride to the nation, thanks to stars like Sushil Kumar, Mary Kom, and Bajrang Punia. Badminton has risen in popularity, with champions like PV Sindhu and Saina Nehwal competing on the global stage. Hockey, once India's national sport, brought home multiple Olympic golds and is still followed with passion. India has also started making its mark in athletics, chess, with Vishwanathan Anand leading the way, tennis, and even motorsports. From rural sports to international arenas, India's athletes continue to inspire and uplift the nation's spirit. Thank you for joining me on this epic journey across all of India, from the Himalayas to Kanyakumari, from history to the future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Hamza World Tours for more adventures across the globe. Got a favorite Indian city, dish, or memory? Drop it in the comments. Let's celebrate India together. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and never stop discovering.